What's the tallest building in Transylvania? The Empire State Building. Very funny. Welcome to Shave&Butcher, where today we're doing a head shave with a straight razor. Why? I don't know, just to see if I can do it. I guess this is a Japanese razor called Union. Is it Swedish steel, I wonder? Doesn't say. Finest quality probably is Swedish steel. This is Union 88. It's a rather, it's 3/4 hollow. It's not quite hollow. I whipped up a lather in my bowl. So most traditional wet shavers share a lathering bowl with their pet or farm animal. I do know why. I have a nice one from Giles Shaving. This is in porcelain or whatever not real porcelain, but it's ceramic bowl, which, why not? Why not have a pretty one? You do whatever you want to do. The cream today, and it is a cream, is from Simpsons. So, yeah, the guys who make the brushes. I got this from my friend Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. Luxury shaving cream, naturally vitalizing. I haven't checked what's in it. It's glycerin. Yeah, there's no meat in it. So, yeah. So, head shave with a straight razor. I haven't done that in years. I haven't done that since I had a bit of a beard, and that was, what was that? That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago and change. Brush is a Matti Lindholm 2-ball brush. I think it's suitable because I have 2 balls. Yeah, that's good. That's great, Dad. Same joke every time. So I've done a bowl lather because this will take time. It's going to dry up. It's going to be messy, and I will need to rehydrate, re-lather a few times, just, because I'll be rubbish at shaving my head with a straight razor. It'll be horrible. I also apologize for the lack of clothes. Sort of hard to, messy to have a lot of clothes on when you're doing messy work, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm sure there will be quite a lot of blood as well, because there usually is. Here we go. Angle. Might be quiet too, you never know. Oops. You don't want to hear oops. Yeah, angle is key. Angle and keeping away from ears and stuff. So I have a feeling this may not be a video, and that I won't be head shaving for a few days because of injury, but we shall see. Going crazy slow. So, well, there will be some advantage for me, because I do usually shave with a straight razor. It just is a whole different thing. Okay, we're in ear territory. Shit. This is, I'm going to say this a few times, but this is the tricky bit. How do I even, I forgot. Be easier with the DE, that's for sure. There you go. So I'm going to have a piece missing behind here, the ear. We'll get to that later. Oh, horrible lather. Again, because I don't know how to do it. It's like dry and wet at the same time, just excruciatingly poor. I don't know how you do it. How do you put you make it into a science thing, I guess. You bowl latherers. And maybe I should be showing the other side, but I just won't. It'd be too much acrobatics. Huh? I don't know if it's any good, but it's cutting off hair. It really is. Barely know where I am. Oh yeah, you're supposed to feel your skin afterwards. I mean, my person I know who's best at doing this is a guy called Oscar Protiva. He used to do it on YouTube. I think it might still be up actually. Yeah, half decent I think back there. Just going to do one pass because I will always do just one pass on the head anyway. Okay, now it's sort of the other half. I haven't really decided how to do that. I think I'll try a left hand, see if that works. Yeah, that was not a cut, that was some kind of spot. That was at the beginning when we heard the oops. So I wonder if this is good television. If it isn't, just turn off. Would be annoying if I make a big cut, because then when you do, you can't really shave in that area for a while. Well, I'm not gonna jump hello until I'm over the creek, as we say up here. No, some people do this every day. Then of course you get good at it. So far it feels good. It's almost like a massage of the scalp, if that makes any sense. This is since I don't have muscle memory, this is a bit of mathematics, trigonometry. If I do this, is it going to cut the ear off? Or is it like snooker? Sort of. Okay, which hand here do I really don't know. Should have thought this out before. No ear. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, swapping back to left hand. Maybe I should put more lather on it. It's been okay from a lather point of view, actually. I think. It's rubbish. How can you have a lather that's wet and dry at the same time? Okay. Left hand. Angle. Where the hell is the angle? Sometimes you get lost. Where am I? Yeah, you can tell I'm not left-handed. I mean, when I use the left hand on the face, I practice so much. I know what to do. I don't really have to think. Well, I don't think. But here, it's a different story. I have to think. I have to sort of look, see where the angle is. And I'm waving this thing all over the place. It's ridiculous. And I'm not doing things in the right order either. That's when you lose yourself. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna feel how bad that was. I'm gonna have to do some sort of touch up, I think. Well, up here it's not so bad actually. It'll be worse in the back. Actually, not horrible. Now to do this against the grain, like the pros do, that's a different story. You know what? I'm gonna call that okay. And then we'll see what the other side is like. Huh? Put a bit of water on because it will have dried. Pretty okay by the ear there. Did I do this area at all? Yeah, I think I did. You know what? Not horrible. Not horrible. It's not super close either because I'm playing it safe. But I have no pickups on that side of the head. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, get that rinsed off. Apart from the fact that it takes 10-11 minutes, that's something you could do if I had to. If I only had a straight razor, then I could shave my head daily. And if you do it daily and you miss the occasional piece, it doesn't really matter. You know what, I'm gonna do a face shave as well, because I will need to do a face shave. Should I do it with the same razor? No, because that will be, that needs dropping. I'll do it with a Weck, not a Sexto blade, it's a Style A, but it's quite similar in size to the Sexto blade. Takes the same blade. I have a Kismet blade. I'm going to try another soap I got from Stefan. This is Woodlands from Shannon soaps, and it's the white label. So it has ingredients. The list of ingredients is the same as on the other Shannon soaps I have, like Lit. So they're both several years old. This is in a newer style container. So I did. Where is it? Where did I put it? No, actually it is the same container. I don't know what I'm talking about. Label is a bit different. So this is slightly older, I think. I'm gonna rinse out the Simpsons. That was a good cream. It looks like I missed something up here, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'll get that with a Weck. So just rinsing out the soap, the lather, because I don't want the same thing, the same crap in lather. I'm gonna try this out. Not much left, but that's fine. I'm interested in trying new soaps out. I like to purchase things used, just a bit left. That's a good way of making sure soaps are used. It's also a cheap way to try something, because you know, what am I gonna do with a full tub of soap when I have so much soap? This has 10% left, just fine, you know. There's gonna be loads of shaves in there, and I get to try it. So this is Woodlands. This is interesting. I think I might have under-lathered a bit. I'll get a bit more. It has a very nice scent to it. It's still made. It is still made, and it's in the usual normal tallow base. Is it tallow? I think it is. They also have a luxury version called, I think it's called Rust Belt. It has black labels on it. I haven't tried that out. I generally can't, to be honest, tell much difference between a really good soap base and an absolutely spectacular soap base. So why use the spectacular, right? Well, sometimes it can be fun, and I'm, I don't know if you recognize this, but if I know something is good, according to the expert, and I know that will do, and then I know it's supposed to be great, and if it's expensive, I sort of appreciate it more, and I think it's better because you might not even be, but you trick your brain a bit. So this will be a bit of a utility shave because I have to go to work downstairs. Soap it. I knew I didn't spend the time making that really, really wet lather. It doesn't affect the shave one bit because this is wet enough. I just like the show pony element where it drops off the razor by gravity. It actually doesn't help the shave. This, to be honest, might be a better quality lather. Because when you put a lot of water in, there's always a risk you're overhydrating a bit. I'm easily on my 20th use of this one. I have stropped it a few times. I do it sometimes when I remember or when I feel like it. I don't strop it every time, and I don't do like 50 laps. I do 15, 20, just because I feel I should. But even without stropping, 15 to 20 shaves with 2 passes, easy peasy. The blades aren't as inexpensive as a BE blade, obviously, but they do last a lot longer. Actually, I think they're $1 a piece. I can't remember, but I think so. Whereas a DE blade is, I don't even know, because I don't really buy DE blades. I've never purchased DE blades in my life, I think. Sometimes people send them to me, and I got like 10 packs of how many is in a pack? 10, I think. When I bought my leaf razor, because that came with a lot of leaf blades, which a previous owner just sent to me. He probably thought they were rubbish, and they will be private label made by someone else. I don't know who, because it's branded leaf. Okay, secondo passo. So the other day I saw Justin, the Red Island shaver, shave the Guns N' Roses soap, and it's like the band, and it was branded like the band, and it was made to smell like Guns N' Roses, so gunpowder or gun smoke or something, and roses. That made me think, what if there were, it's a little bit tuggy now, 20th use. What if there were more soaps with band names in them? Slippery Fingers. Oh, that would be a good band name, Slippery Fingers. Not very Me Too though, is it? So, what would the soap The Beatles smell like? Or Beach Boys? That's more towards the gay part of the community. Oh, it smells like beach boys. I like it. Or, you know, the killers, or what do killers smell like, really? Does anyone know? Has anyone done the research? What's a common denominator in smell of killers? Yeah, silly idea. Fun to think about, though. So I did a poor job with this lather too. Wasn't really trying. It's actually, I've used this very soap before, and it's absolutely brilliant. The scent is really nice. So I'm guessing it's supposed to smell a bit like walking through a forest, sort of, and it kind of does. I forgot the scent notes. I think I know them, but I might be mixing them up with another soap I've got in front of me. And I am really, really poor at picking out individual notes. I couldn't tell you. But it is nice. But I keep finding, and this is interesting. I've said this before. This is the third Shannon soap I try. There's something in common in the scents. So I have lit, which is smoke and floral and musk and citrus, sort of boom, 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 boom. City meets, I was going to do this, city meets countryside, sort of. Did I get it? I think so. Oh, sorry, I have allergies. Then I have barbershop, which is barbershop. So whatever's in that, that's maybe my favorite scent. Very quite different, obviously, from lit. And then this one, which is forest in rain, sort of thing. So very different scent profiles, very different scents, but there's something in them that, you know, okay, I couldn't pull it off, but someone could sort of pick out in a blind test, I think, that, yeah, this is Shannon's. Isn't that cool? So that I guess that's something in the ingredients in making the actual soap that make it that way. Perfect base shave. It's hard to, with a Weck, it's hard to fail, you know. If you know how to shave with a Weck so you don't catch yourself all the time, you get a perfect shave every single time. So one day I will do a head shave with a Weck. Don't think I've done that. Might have done with an Artist Club razor, but not with a Weck. Okay, Thayer's Witch Hazel Skin Toner on the head. Oh, okay, I've missed one or two areas back there. You can't always tell. If you go for BBS, you can sort of. But if you don't, you just have a utilitarian one-pass shave. You can't always tell if you've missed a spot or two. So that will annoy me throughout the day, but I'll try not to make it annoy me too much because I'll shave again tomorrow morning. And then after toner, you do balm. This is from Kaliflower. This is witch hazel in it as well. so you probably don't need the toner, but I like it. And this is, it's, what the heck are the scent notes on this one? Smells like juniper. It's good anyway. Performance-wise, this baby, I love it. Absolutely brilliant. The Swedish ladies, they do make good soap. I mean, Sara, Nina, Karina, and Mia, but they make it even better balm. Not the same kind of balm, but performance, oof. The Laugar, Grönlycka, I have tried Sara's. Have I actually? I think she does it sometimes, Swedish Witch. Anyways, that was a lot of shaving, the most I've ever done, possibly. Thanks for watching. You have a good rest of the week and stay sharp.